Levi Langer. I'm from the Bronx.
Okay, so I understand that you now just graduated high school.
Yeah.
What was that like?
Was
You had a
graduating like,
graduation?
or was high school like?
No, did you have a graduation?
Oh no, graduation's in a week.
Oh, so
But
it's not
I say that graduation, I'm done with classes. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we just had a trip this past weekend. Normally the trip would be to Florida,
Yeah.
like to Orlando. Because of COVID, they made it just like a camp in up in the Poconos.
How was that?
How was it?
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah.
I lost like $5 playing poker. Froze my feet off whitewater rafting.
Yeah.
All around had a pretty good time.
What are you expecting with the graduation? Where's that going to happen at?
I don't know. It's happening in some hall. I'm actually speaking at the senior dinner though.
Really?
The dinner it's dinner a few days before the graduation, like this Thursday. I was voted to give a speech at it. So I'm gonna speak about how over my 4 years at school, I learned how to be patient. Like I just figured like I want to do something real. Like, a lot of people tell me to joke around,
Yeah.
but I want to do something real. I want to do something true. I want to do something that is unique or just not generic. I want to take the past 4 years and like distill it. So I don't know. I'm gonna ask the crowd. I'm gonna ask the grade to like think of like what's one thing they learned from like their friends and from the teachers and like from the whole everything put together. Like what's one thing they really took out of it. So that's my thing. I always get the feeling like whatever I choose to talk about, I always feel like it's after I start writing about it, I always feel like, oh, this is stupid. The same thing's true here, but like I think when it comes to speaking publicly, you kind of just need to trust yourself because no matter what it is, if you're a smart person, then you're gonna, when you start thinking about it, it's gonna feel kind of stupid. But if you just trust yourself and you believe in what you're saying, you're gonna do well. I hope.
What are you going to miss about high school, if anything? Are you looking forward to getting out of there?
One thing I'll miss is some of my close teachers. Some of them made a big impact on me. And not just the patience thing, obviously, but just like, just being more serious as a person, serious about like caring, like devoting my energy and attention to things I actually care about and things I can build up. So some of the teachers who I really love talking with and love being close with, like, yeah, that would be one thing.
So what are your plans after high school?
Plans after high school is first to spend a year in Israel. Actually, it's a West Bank settlement. It's an Israeli settlement in the West Bank. So I'm excited to be an international criminal for a year.
So you speak Arabic?
No, it's an Israeli settlement, so they speak
So you
Hebrew.
guys speak Hebrew?
Yeah,
Yeah.
spoke a little bit Hebrew for you last time.
Yeah, you did. So you ready for that? You all prepared for it?
Yeah, I'm excited.
So now you're at a crossroads right now. Did you think it was easier being a kid or an adult?
Wow. Being easier being a kid because nothing really mattered, which it's easier, but it also, you don't play a video game on the easiest setting when, you want to move up. So like, I would say I'm an adult now, but like even starting from the beginning of high school, like before I came to high school, let's say like before like 8th grade or something, like it's like not even like living a life. It was just kind of just like, I don't know what, just like watching a movie with like, just like watching a movie around you with your eyes, like nothing mattered. I didn't have any like real feelings about anything or like goals or anything like that. So once you start introducing goals, and and then comes with that is insecurities, and just values, right? So everything becomes much more difficult.
Yeah. So what would you rather be though? Would you rather be an adult or a kid?
I would rather be an adult because you're not accomplishing anything as a kid.
Now we had a very bad winter this year. What did you do that whole winter? I'm assuming you didn't come here.
No, I was actually here several times. It's a totally different vibe than it is now with all these people around. It's like super freezing, and it gets dark at like 5 or 6. And I would wear like 2 shirts plus an undershirt and 2 pairs of pants and 3 pairs of socks, and I'd still be. I'd actually still be freezing.
Yeah.
like you couldn't even get warm at all.
Yeah.
But I met a lot of people here, like Steve, I mentioned to you. But like yeah, a lot of his friends. It's a different vibe.
Wait, so Steve is a party guy, right?
Yeah.
So are you going to parties with him too?
No, I never been to a party with Steve.
No? When are you leaving for Israel?
August 5th.
August 5th?
August 5th, yeah.
So you got almost, not even 2 months. Exactly 2 months, right?
2 months minus a day.
So what are you going to be doing these 2 months?
Yeah. Well, first I gotta graduate high school, fingers crossed, don't mess that one up. And then, later this month I'm leaving to go do a program at a camp where basically, I mean, I think I have to work like, I work like, I think some kind of job there, but I'm also like learning like religious studies in the morning, playing sports in the afternoon. So that's just like a chill vibe, you know, in the bridge between high school and then after.
So you said you've been meeting a lot of people here.
Yeah.
Are you more of an introvert or an extrovert?
Definitely an extrovert. You know, I come out and I meet people. I come here, first I would come here just to play chess. Those are the first people I would meet here, with the chess players. Then at some point I would start coming here to the fountain area and I would, you know, talk with the students or the student age people, even if they're not students. And I would just like always, you know, see what's on their mind, where they're at in life, you know, see what I could like share with them. Like one particular memory was like this one couple who like, I don't know, I feel like I was really engaging with them and like I was teaching them about like calculus and stuff. And I don't know, you wouldn't really expect people to like care about it because it's like so nerdy, but like they were really into it. It just shows you that like if you're passionate about something, like people will appreciate it. Like if you like really care about it. Definitely an extrovert. Like I was actually earlier today doing stand-up in Midtown at the Broadway Comedy Club. So I had some of my friends come see some family. You know, I thought I did pretty well, so it was fun.
Now, a lot of people here in New York say that it's very difficult meeting people. What kind of advice do you have for people who are lonely here in New York and have trouble connecting with other people?
I'd say step outside and put away your phone. I have a flip phone right here. Yeah, put
That's
away
a conversation starter right there.
Yeah, flip phone, and well, you don't have to get a flip phone, but don't use social media. Sounds like it doesn't make sense. That's what I'm saying, but like, if you need someone's attention or they need yours, you'll text them or you'll call them. I call people a lot because, like, it's just like if you want their attention, I'll call them. You know. So just be outside and be where the people are. Like same thing here. I came here, started talking with the chess people, started talking with the students here. I went out, I just go around different parks, talk with people. If you see something, you could get in, if you have something to add to a conversation, add it. If you don't, just ask. Like there's a lot of the times you don't feel like you have anything, but if you ask, people will love just explaining it to you. Like, and I think a natural curiosity helps too. Like I go around, if I see people playing like dominoes, I'll hop in, chess, I'll hop in. I was just earlier seeing people playing like a Chinese version of poker that I don't even understand, but like people winning like hundreds of dollars at a time, so it's like such a great vibe. So like that's what it is. Just be ready for any opportunity. Yeah, well, the wrong approach would be anything negative.
Right.
Also,
can you be creepy when you're approaching someone? I mean, you can have the right intentions, right? You say, I'm out here trying to make friends, make connections, but then you come off as being like strange or weird or whatever.
Put yourself in the other person's shoes. You know, a lot of the times you think you're funny and you're being weird. So ask yourself if you were that person or if someone did that to you, would you actually think it was funny?
Yeah.
That's the number one thing. Yeah. Also, don't BS it, ever. Don't ever BS it. Like, if you don't care about something, people can read it instantly. And also, will be fun for you. Don't put yourself in something that you're not actually interested in. You first have to be interested to talk with this person and join the conversation or start the conversation, and that's what it'll be.
So just be yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, how much longer do you want to do?
I'll tell you about that one quote. One time I was here and this guy roamed, friend.
Yeah.
Anyway, he was like talking with a bunch of people about how about how he felt like he was having trouble dating or something.
Right.
And everyone was telling him like, oh, just be yourself, you know, have confidence in yourself, confidence is the number one thing. People were saying it over and over, and then one of them said, yeah, have confidence in yourself, and also get baggier pants.
Right. Because he's trying to attract the skater crowd?
Yeah, well, he was already wearing baggier pants than anything I own. I think like it was a bit of a contradiction there. Like, be yourself. Like, don't get baggier pants if you're already wearing baggier pants. You know what I mean? Like, number one thing, be yourself. Baggy pants is number two.
Don't try to go for a look that you think other people want.
Yeah.
If you could redo a part of your life, what would it be?
Ooh, it'd be 8th grade. 8th grade, I don't want to get too much detail because it's like personal and embarrassing, but like, it makes me look bad. But definitely 8th grade, I turned a lot of people off just like by being, I don't know, aggressive and obsessive and like, whatever. It was a really tough time for me, and I lost a lot of friends, and none of the girls that wanted to like me, and yeah, redo that one.
What do you think you would have done differently though?
What I would have done was just how to like chill, like take a breath, take a breath, and also know that people aren't talking about you because you're not interesting enough. So don't be worried about it. That was a big thing I was worried about. Was like people saying bad things about me, like behind my back, but like then just like don't be worried. I know you can just say that and it doesn't work like that, but like how it is.
Were you able to redeem yourself in 9th grade?
Well, 9th grade is a different school, it's a totally different
So you got
situation.
a fresh start.
Yeah, fresh start. I'd say even in 9th grade I wasn't in my element, but eventually I came in. I'm pretty happy with where I am at now. I mean, right now I am, like, if I could be how I am now since then, I'd be very happy. So.
But you said you're taking a year off in Israel. What are you going to do after that?
So I'm going to MIT.
Oh, you going to MIT?
Yeah.
You a brainiac?
Yeah.
Wow. What's that going to be like? You nervous about that?
Yeah, I'm not nervous.
Because then, I mean, wouldn't you have to study really hard and stuff? And
yeah, study hard, but you know what? It's the things I want to know anyway. So it's just like, now you're actually extremely motivated, even good reason to do the things you actually want to do. So, thank God.
Yeah, so what is your specialty? Because MIT is very good with engineering, right?
Yeah, my specialty is math. I don't have that much hands-on engineering experience. One thing was my friends and I built this thing in 10th grade called urination fighting dehydration, also known as pee patrol, which is basically like you attach it to a urinal or a toilet and it is able to detect whether or not you're dehydrated.
Right.
So it's good for like diabetics or whatever. But I don't really have that much experience. Really, math is my thing. Yeah.
What is the secret to being a good student? Because a lot of people are struggling. You know, a lot of times when I ask people about their lives, they say, I wish I would have studied harder in school. I wish I would have done better in school. But I don't think a lot of people know how to do that. So how do you do it?
I wouldn't call myself a good student. Even though I got into MIT, I still wouldn't say I'm a good student just in terms of discipline-wise. I would say there were a lot of times where like I would procrastinate instead of studying when I really like knew I should be studying or doing work, right? Don't put in your essays at the last minute, even though I would every single time. But one approach I took, even like procrastinating was a bad thing, but besides that was an approach was like, again, figure out what you want and decide what it is. Like, I truthfully would rather be hanging out with my friends than studying for a test. Like, that's what it is, you know? If there's something I'd rather be doing than studying for a test, it's what I do. So, yes, there are times where I'm just doing something stupid, like watching TV or scrolling my phone. Back before I had a flip phone. But otherwise, just like, decide whether you actually want to be studying, I think.
What you guys doing? What type of video are you doing?
I'm interviewing him.
You look high as hell, bro.
Bro, what are you documenting? Like,
I'm documenting
being
his
high
like,
as shit?
Yeah, being high as
Like
shit.
he off psych.
Oh, so we all in this? We're all high as shit?
Taking a.
But seriously, what is it about?
I'm interviewing him about school.
I'm sober.
You sober?
You're not,
I'm
Bro,
100%
you look
Not
sober.
sober,
smacked.
bro.
you're not, bro.
I see it in your
Ask
eyes.
me, what would it take to prove that I'm sober?
Do a math equation.
Okay.
A math equation, definitely.
Give me two numbers to
Give
multiply.
him some.
You definitely got a math equation.
Two.
Tell him one.
You
Yo,
gotta hit him. I'm dumb as shit out. Tell him I'm out.
yo, I got a better thing. Ready? I'll get a better thing right here. Ready? Tell me what day you were born on, and I'll tell you the day of the week.
What?
I
The
swear.
day I was born on?
Yeah.
I was born on the 13th.
Of what month?
February.
What year?
97.
Telling you that's the psychedelics. He thinks right now he going through dimensions to find where your shit at, nigga. He on Mars right now, buddy. We on Earth,
Yo,
not Mars.
chill. Thursday.
Yo, he's fucking psycho.
Thursday.
Yo, how the fuck he gets Thursday?
Yo, sorry it took so long though.
Yo, hold on.
Yo, usually I'm faster.
How you did that?
It must be the shrooms. It must be the shrooms.
It was the fucking
Give me
shrooms.
some
No.
of those shrooms. Wait, how you did that,
He's a
bro?
prodigy.
Matt.
You heard of Doogie Howser MD?
Bro, what am
I
You
know.
ever heard of something they call it stocks?
Yeah.
You got smart on it? You
Like
be
the
doing,
stock
bro.
market?
How the fuck did you
I don't
get
know.
smart?
I don't
Yo,
know
get
that.
into that if you that good at math, bro.
I'm going to MIT.
Yo, what's your name, bro?
Levi.
Sweezy, bro.
Sweezy?
Yeah, Sweez for short.
Sweet.
But
All right.
How he did that?
that was amazing. I don't know. That was
So-
weird and freaky as fuck. You said 13.
Wait. Yo, tell him your birthday. Let's see if we can get with you.
Facts. Tell him your birthday, cuz.
But is it Monday? Ah, dang it. All right, I got one though.
What day was it? Friday.
I don't know, third time's a charm.
What's your zodiac sign?
Yo,
have no idea.
October 4th.
A what?
October 4th of what year?
97.
Fuck that. I'm a Leo. I love my Leo. You a Leo? That's what you should.
Yo, should be a Saturday.
Said should be a Saturday.
Saturday. Final answer though.
Get it right.
Would you still work if you had $5,000 a month? Trust me.
Yeah, I'd still work. I mean, I got important things to do. I got to accomplish. Also, 5,000 a month is not a lot, especially like when you want to have like kids and stuff.
Yo, you was that right. Yo, you was that right.
Yo. All right, yo. Someone asked me like in like 1,000 years in the future. Yo.
What?
Shout out to Noam Barinholtz. I'm gonna shout him out. I'm gonna shout out my boys, the Jacobsons. Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Do you have your permission to put this on the internet?
Yes. Thank you.